In some recent matches of the Warriors, the team has been facing difficulties on defense, even with big names like Draymond Green giving it his all. But now, it's a whole different vibe. Gui Santos has arrived. He's been turning heads with a breakout 19-point, 7-rebound performance against the Bulls. Oh, and don't forget Quinten Post, who followed it up with a jaw-dropping 20 points in just 20 minutes.
4 years at West Virginia. He was a Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year, but he can score too. Quinten Post!
His energy and versatility are breathing new life into the squad, and the Warriors are finally starting to click. These two powerhouses are exactly what this team needs. Want to keep up with the latest Warriors news and updates? Hit that subscribe button and never miss a play. The Warriors have been looking for new talent to help them win the championship this season. They know they need fresh faces to support their veteran stars before that championship window closes. Santos has been balling, averaging 4.0 points, 2.4 rebounds, and 1.1 assists per game, and this is just the beginning. He's bringing major energy and knocking down shots from the wing, while Post is giving the Warriors that floor-stretching center they've been missing. He's putting up 7.1 points, 2.1 rebounds, and 1.6 assists per game. Together, they're opening up lanes for the wings and taking some defensive pressure off Curry. Kerr noticed the difference, saying, "Steph was the happiest guy in the building tonight with all that room to work with after the win."
Hey, Steph is rubbing off on some people. Curry doing the same.
Santos's path to the NBA hasn't been the usual one, and he's already catching attention. In a recent game against the Kings, he scored 16 points and grabbed 5 rebounds. But the real standout moment? His 95% true shooting. Talk about efficiency. Before reaching the NBA, Santos was already making waves during the 2021-22 NBB season, where he was named 6th Man of the Year. He averaged 10.1 points and 5.1 rebounds, showing he had the skills to stand out. Now that he's in the NBA, Santos is quickly proving he belongs. His hustle, defense, and basketball IQ are already making an impact. Though his career is still in its early stages, one thing is clear: he's ready for whatever comes his way. Santos is showing he's here to make a name for himself.
Make the Bulls play defense again. Gui Santos with his feet set. Gui for 3.
That jaw-dropping 58.3% field goal shooting and his 5 for 10 performance from 3 against Chicago? Fans couldn't stop buzzing. Standing at 7 feet tall, his ability to stretch the floor like a guard is next level, and don't underestimate his defense. He's still adapting to the NBA's fast pace, but his footwork and perimeter defense have already been solid, and that's a huge asset for a modern center. And here's the big one. Making the 2024 All-Defensive Team? That's the ultimate confirmation that he's a true force on defense. It's not just about his height or athleticism. Post's defensive instincts and ability to shut down opponents are what set him apart. Being named to the All-Defensive Team at such a young age shows just how much potential he has to dominate both ends of the floor. It's clear that Post is on track to become one of the league's premier two-way players. If his defense continues to evolve along with his offensive game, this guy could be an absolute game changer for the Warriors moving forward.
State backs it up, and nice contest by Quinten Post. And Post, he's 7 feet tall.
The most exciting part about Santos and Post's rise is how perfectly they click on the court. Santos brings that high-energy defense, making him the ideal partner for Post, who stretches the floor and adds a whole new vibe to the Warriors' offense. Together, they've given the team the depth and versatility it's needed, especially with key players like Kuminga and Green dealing with injuries. Their chemistry has been impossible to miss lately, and it's clear they've earned their spot in the Warriors' rotation. Kerr's been all in on both players, even saying that when the team is fully healthy, it'll be tough to keep them off the floor. "They have my trust," Kerr shared after the Bulls win. The real question is, when we get JK and Draymond back, will there still be minutes?
Gui Santos with his feet set. Gui for 3!
With the February 6 trade deadline around the corner, the Warriors are facing some tough calls. If Santos and Post keep performing at a high level, they could push management to make moves that open up more playing time for them.
Back it out again! Gui for 3!
Players like Moses Moody, Kyle Anderson, or even Gary Payton too could become expendable if Santos and Post earn steady roles in the rotation. This won't mean a full roster overhaul, but could signal a shift in how minutes are allocated. Santos and Post are adding more complexity to the Warriors' crowded forward spots. With Green, Kuminga, Moody, and Payton all fighting for minutes, Santos's rise just adds another player to the mix. Meanwhile, Post's ability to space the floor might make Kevin Looney or Trace Jackson-Davis less of a priority, especially if Post proves to be the more reliable option.
Threats, 13 of 18 on threes.
He's keeping their nose out in front.
Quinten Post setting up Gui Santos.
The Warriors are clearly invested in their young players, and if Post and Santos continue to shine, they could make a move to trade a few veterans, whether it's to free up cap space or to get more minutes for their rising stars. The trade deadline is going to be a key moment in deciding whether Santos and Post are part of the future or if the Warriors will make bigger changes. Both players may be early in their careers, but they've already made a huge impact.
Kind of fun for Ayo Dosunmu, Chicago kid playing for his hometown team.
Yeah, he's got a high motor, really solid defensively.
Quinten Post dropping in a three. That's not an accident on an outlet pass.
Santos has been a game changer, bringing tons of energy to the court with his hustle plays, smart passes, and deadly three-point shooting. He's been exactly what the Warriors needed, stepping up during tough times when their confidence was wavering. His 46.2% accuracy from deep? Impressive, making him a go-to guy off the bench. Then there's Post, who's adding a whole new dimension to the Warriors. Standing tall at 7 feet, he's stretching the floor with his three-point shooting, creating more space for stars like Curry to do their thing. His performance against the Bulls was a total eye-opener. 20 points in just 20 minutes, hitting 5 of 10 from beyond the arc.
14, you took a 4-point lead, but now Chicago making a little move, and Quinten Post parries it.
This mix of size, skill, and shooting touch could be the missing link the Warriors have been looking for to complete their offense. The Warriors have uncovered something exciting in Gui Santos and Quinten Post.
Back it out again. Gui for three. Oh, man.
While they're still early in their careers, both players are already making waves on both ends of the court. Santos brings that spark with his energy, sharp shooting, and lockdown defense, while Post is adding a whole new layer with his ability to stretch the floor as a center. Together, they're not just promising, they're giving the Warriors a glimpse of a brighter future. With the trade deadline around the corner and the team looking to boost its championship hopes, one thing's for sure. The rise of Santos and Post is adding some much-needed depth and hope for what's to come. What do you think about their impact so far? These two are definitely worth keeping an eye on, and their growth could be huge for the Warriors' future success. Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the latest Warriors updates. See you next time.
Those step-throughs, they want him to continue to get downhill. Now they've stabilized the game a little bit.
Gui Santos backdoor cut.